My name is Eric Popper. I'm 54 years old. I'm a resident of Plainfield, Illinois. I've been doing aviation and marine adjusting since 2001. I was brought into this industry by Bill Hall of L.J. Shaw and Company, and later transitioned to Arnold and Arnold, where I've worked for approximately 7 years. I do mainly aviation claims. However, I do also marine claims, aviation appraising, business appraising. I'm a United Airlines pilot. I'm a 737 captain. I've been with United Airlines for 28 years. What differentiates me is my experience across all facets of the aviation industry. I've flown many different kinds of general aviation airplanes. I've flight instructed. I've flown for commuter airlines, turboprops. I've flown corporate, and I fly, of course, professionally, commercially. I'm still very active in the general aviation community as a flight instructor, as a FAA FAST team representative, and I own and fly my own aircraft personally and to claims. This has given me a lot of connections throughout the industry with maintenance shops, MROs, pilots, resources, type clubs, and so forth. And that really helps me in my day-to-day work with various types of aviation claims. Well, my perfect client is looking for somebody like myself who has expertise in general aviation, corporate, and turbine type aircraft. My specialty is hull claims. While I don't do a lot of liability work, my company does, so I am able to take on liability claims and be mentored or assisted by others in my company who do have that expertise. And as an independent adjuster working for a larger company like Arnold and Arnold, that's one of the benefits, is that while I have my skill set, I'm able to go outside of my comfort zone because I have a lot of people around me who have other skill sets that can help me. I first learned about the OFA in 2001. I had no idea what an insurance adjuster was, had no intention of becoming one. And I was brought to an OFA meeting by Bill Hall, who at the time was a past president and a prolific member of the OFA and a very well-known aviation and commercial adjuster. He thought that I would meet some new people, get some networking opportunities, and really enjoy the company, which was all true. That led me to going to work for him and L.J. Shaw as an independent adjuster. And I did aviation work from them from 2001 until approximately 2016. I think one of my favorite stories about being in the OFA is I received a phone call once about a claim. Somebody had gotten a hold of my CV online and saw that I was an Airbus pilot. And they asked me if I had experience with Airbuses, and I said yes. And they said, perfect, we have a claim for you. It's the radar array on a Navy destroyer. And I said, okay, well, what does flying Airbuses have to do with that? And the short story is that they that radar was made by Airbus and Airbus Industries, and they needed somebody with the word Airbus on their CV. It was as simple as that. That being said, those are the types of opportunities the OFA has given me over the years as advertising myself, my services, and the network opportunities it has. Of course, the camaraderie and the family atmosphere of the OFA is really my favorite part about it. We have 2 meetings a year, and a lot of times there are people in between those meetings that I won't see or have any communication with, and show up at this meeting, and we just start right where we left off. It's a great organization and very tight-knit family-style organization.
Fantastic.
If you're considering an OFA membership, that's great. We need more people to be involved. We need people with enthusiasm. We need people with new ideas. We need people with different skill sets from different facets of aviation, marine, appraising, adjusting. We need all of those things, because the more of that we have, the more we can complement each other and be stronger and all be more successful. Well, what happens at the OFA stays at the OFA, so I'm not allowed to talk about a lot of it. But the OFA back in the 60s and 70s used to be an organization that was very traditional in that it was all men, single wage earners and their families. The OFA meetings were family vacations. They all supported themselves solely as aviation adjusters. They all owned Bonanzas, and they all flew to claims and to these meetings. As time has gone on, of course, society has changed. That model has changed. And the OFA went through a period where we didn't have a lot of new and incoming members. And a lot of us have worked hard to broaden the scope of the OFA now with appraisers and marine, and trying to revitalize that. And it's happening. We're getting a lot of new members from different places, and we want to continue that momentum and possibly develop some sort of educational program, certification program in relationship with some certifying authority. And what got us thinking about that was our meeting that we had in 2021 at the Emory Middle Campus in Daytona. And we've developed a close relationship with them, several of their deans and professors. And while the opportunity isn't there at the moment to do something like that with them, it certainly sparked the idea of finding a way to do that either with them or somebody else in the future.